Heyo everyone, Hexi here. Today we're getting back to Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Okay. There we go. Back to one of the games that I'm really passionate about. I've probably told this story about a dozen times now, but I got this game as a gift whenever I was a kid, and I never expected to like it because, I was in like, I don't know, probably just starting high school, and I was like, this looks like a kiddie game. But then I wound up really enjoying it. And it just goes to show that good games will shine through no matter what your age. Let me check my progress real quick. Oh, we're missing one of the Bilbies in 2-up. I didn't even realize that. Oh, we're missing some, opals in Rex Marks the Spot. Oh, we're only missing 2 Thunder Eggs, so it's not that big a deal. We'll go back and we'll get those at some point. Because I have a feeling that the 3rd level is not going to take all that long. Oh. Ah. We gotta get that art. Gee, liar, liar, pants on fire. I wonder what this level's gimmick is gonna be. Hey there, Matt. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Aw, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing fine, too. I'm just getting back to one of my, old favorites, a little, what's it called? Guilty pleasure, I suppose? Anyways, it's so good to have you. Thanks for joining.
Howdy ho! The name's Lenny. Lenny the Lyrebird. We have got some trouble in this dusty old desert. Don't you mean rainforest?
A liar bird, and the level's called Liar Liar.
Wise Cass has kidnapped Princess Orchid. I'll show you where she's being held captive. Follow me, if you know what I mean. Come on, jump in here.
He tells you to go in here, huh? And it takes you back to the beginning.
Come on, jump in here.
So you gotta do the opposite and go over here.
Do as I say.
And he tells you to do as he says. But of course, doing that doesn't get you anywhere.
This button opens the door.
Hey there, Masky. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you again. So anyways, he tells us that this button opens the door, but if we hit it,
This button
it opens a
the
trap.
door.
What you gotta do is stand on the trap door so you can see the secret 2nd button.
Follow me and do as I say.
That's good. I'm glad you're, you know, being creative. Hold on. I gotta go back and get these 2 opals.
Jump to the other side. Jump to
Oh.
the other side.
Gotta make sure we break that. He tells us to jump to the other side over there, but we can't realistically make it. You gotta come over here so that you can actually cross the gap. But first, we gotta go down here, because we got bilbies to save. And a picture to collect. And I feel like there were some platforms down here that I could jump on. That's right. We need to get up to this plant thingamadoohickey. Oop. That launches us over here so that we can jump over and get the golden cog. Game gives me those warm, fuzzy Banjo-Kazooie Collectathon vibes, feelings, whatever. Hey, Co! Sorry I didn't notice you come in. I was explaining things. How are you doing? Are you having a nice day today?
Follow me and do as I say.
Also, there are these tick enemies. They're really annoying because if they latch onto you, you have to shake them off or they slowly drain your HP. Their design really freaked me out as a kid because they got uneven eyes and spider legs. I was like you, these guys are uncomfortable. That's good. I'm glad that you're doing good, and it's great to have you. So over here, there's a pit that we can't really do anything with. If you go up the way to the right, you're just gonna get thrown in the pit. So of course, if we follow this guy,
To reach the other side.
he points over here, but we want to go this way.
Follow me and do as I say.
If we go up here, there's a bunch of opals. There's a few more down here. Just gotta watch out for the actual spiders. There's the switch to the platform that we needed to get the Thunder Egg. Very handy. I could have swore there was something else down here as well, but I guess not. Anyway, let's get our sonar rangs back out so we don't miss any concept art. It sounds like there's one right over here. Oh. And a bilby. Gotta get all of those.
Follow me and do as I say.
See, it just flings you out over here and then you slide onto the platform. There we go. A free Thunder Egg. They're very rare and unique and hard to find, you know. That's what all the characters in the game say, right before they give you one. That's like if I was to tell you that I was gonna give you a dollar bill, because they're very rare and hard to find and unique.
This water slide is pretty dangerous. Hey, wait right here. Yeah, right there. Don't move.
Just gonna go right back up and make sure that I didn't miss anything. Nope, seems like we're good.
This water slide is pretty dangerous. Hey, wait right here. Yeah, right there. Don't move.
Just gotta be careful here that you don't do shit like that and wind up messing yourself up. Thankfully, you can slow down if you need to move around. Oh, I missed one. That's okay. Because we get 3 fucking split paths here that we have to take. So we're gonna have to go through this water slide at least 3 times. Maybe 4.
And do as I say.
Where'd he go? Come here, you. Now, if only there was a boomerang that got rid of these shields. Yeah, the only problem with telling me that the Thunder Eggs are rare and hard to find is that I've collected, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 8 per level. So, you know, there's 8, there's 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. A few too many for them to be rare. So there's 8 per level, and there's, what, 3 levels per area, which means there's 9, plus the final levels. Hey there, Lily. Chili Noodle, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Now we get another chance at getting this one. There we go.
And do as I say.
Not yet. I have one more to get. Thank you very much. I'm just happy to have you. I love talking about these old video games, so the more people I can share them with, the better. And if you enjoy my character design, well, that's just a little bonus. There we go. I think that's all the opals for over there. Let me just run around here and make sure there's nothing hidden under any bridges or anything. Oh. Is this a side path? Nope. It just turns for no reason. That's fine. You'll have to be more specific. What do you mean?
Ty, this is terrible. Boss Cass has stolen all the water.
You mean, how is it animated?
I think
It's just
you're
a,
on your Ty.
GIF image of the colors, like, cascading. Or do you mean, how does the RGB hair work? You could say that it's fiber optic. Like, that's one way of describing it. If you want, like, a lore reason, there are a bunch of, like, ideas that I've had for why Hexy's colors are the way they are. I mostly just based it off of having a lot of RGB shit. Like, I put a custom RGB kit on my Nintendo Switch. My gaming PC has a whole ton of RGB fans built in. Like, there's just generally a lot of RGB in my room. I've got an RGB speaker. So overall, RGB just kind of takes over my life, and I decided to incorporate it into my character. Extra RAM in this economy? Oh, there we go. We got all 5 Bilbies. That's another Thunder Egg. As rare and hard to find as they are.
Here we are! Princess Orchid is inside. So, oh, hey, is that the time? Oh, I gotta go. I got something else to do. Yeah, I'm whipping up some fried calamari. Woo, delish. Yeah, gotta go. See ya.
My setup? Which aspect of my setup? Like the way that I stream, or do you mean the PC itself? Ah. It's pretty good. Everything's liquid cooled. I wound up getting one of the hottest CPUs that's ever been invented. And it's been a bit of a problem, but... You know, I've got things generally stable at this point. So... I'm a little adverse to updating things, though. Since I've finally gotten drivers that work, I've just been a bit paranoid to update them at any point. So I'm running some older drivers, but it's not like I'm playing the newest games. So I don't think it's a problem.
Lenny, yeah, and I got witnesses to prove it. What are you up to, Lenny? Listen, buddy, I left something very shiny.
No, it used to, but then I found out that there are official Intel limits for your CPU, and I had to underclock it to prevent it from overheating.
No, hey, no, wait, look, this time I'm telling the truth. No lies, cross my heart.
See, he tells you to heat up the boiler here. As you can see, it starts, shaking pretty bad, but if we do the opposite once again and we just freeze it, now the boiler starts turning blue.
See,
There we go.
a surprise. I did. Next time, trust your Uncle Lenny. Oh, you beauty.
What an asshole. Anyways, we just jump on this. If you look down there, there's a golden cog. You just need to land right on top of it. There we go. Oh. Oh, come on, Co. You don't gotta give me more money right now. Still waiting for a whole bunch of projects to come through.
Job well done. Now the lake's back to normal. Oh, by the way, something popped out of the pipes when the water started flowing. Would you like it?
Ripper!
There we go. We made a little pond with a bunch of grass for some reason. Just doing my part, I guess. Gotta save the environment or something like that. Anyways, I think we have all the opals now, don't we? Yeah. So let's find that little thing where we turn them in. There it is. The only parts that I need right now, I'm not willing to do anything about. The price of hard drives has pretty much doubled since the AI boom's taken off. And until the same thing happens to the AI to the shoe scalpers, I don't think we're going to be able to get cheap hard drives for a while. So I'm just stuck with what I've got. One of these days, I'll reinstall Windows, but not anytime soon. Anyways, here's the big boss battle of the area. It's Evil Ty.
You've messed with Boss Cass. Now, I'm gonna mess with you.
Or blimey. Anyways, just get out my multi-rangs and go to town on him. Oh, I guess that doesn't work so well. Sure wish there was a way to lock onto him. Oh, I gotta use my regular boomerangs for maximum effect. There we go.
I can't believe it. No one's ever beaten me in battle before. You haven't seen the last of me.
Yeah, just wait till the third game whenever he becomes a good guy. Anyways, we need our little secret finders out. And we're also going to need to go back to the beginning of the level to do the time trial. Now, where is the portal back? Is it next to this thing? Or is it over by the, portal to the overworld? Usually there's a way to get back to the beginning of the stage. And we currently just need the time attack and gantry glide. Hang on. Where is that? Because it looks like it's, There's one way off in the corner there. I'm not seeing any quick ways back, though. Unfortunate. Well, let's work backwards then. Okay, it looks like there's something on the other side of this uh riverbed here. So we just gotta go up the other side. Back here? I don't think so. But let's get back to the beginning. That's usually where the time trial starts. Yep.
Let's you and me race, brah.
Oh, I might have taken the long route by accident. Whoopsie.
I told you, no one can beat the Andy Man. Go, Andy! Go, Andy! So you want to try again, huh? You're on, brah. Eat my wake!
I like that they give them different lines for the retry. Oh, I'm breaking it again.
I did it! Wow, you won! You got lucky as all. But fair
I
is
broke
fair.
the game and won the
I'll
race.
beat you. Sweet.
Okay, now all that's left is to figure out how to get into that area back there. Looks like it's right around here somewhere. Well, there's gotta be a way to get up there. Yeah, when it comes to breaking games, I'm a pro. Did you see how I got stuck on the wall back there? Game didn't even know what to do. Yeah, I take up too much RAM. I don't have any extra masky. I just use it up. Do I have to fall into the pit in order to get to the secret area? Nope. That just takes you back. Hmm. Oh. Yes, the based RAM consumer. Quite the conundrum. Not being able to find that, last Thunder Egg. Very annoying. Well, since it's only a single one, we can always come back and get it later, I suppose. Whereas with collecting opals, it's a little bit more annoying to come back to. I mean, it's called gantry glider, so I assume it has something to do with these, catwalks. So we're gonna have to work our way up there, and then I think we'll just leave the area for now, if we can't figure it out. And the only thing back here was this thing. Oh? Hmm. Well, that's interesting. I think I might be onto something. Oh, there's a gold cog that I missed. How'd I miss that? Oh, damn, I thought I could make it all the way across, and then I saw the second, platform. By then it was too late. That's okay, we'll get there eventually. I just gotta get better at breaking the game, it seems. let's see if we can't make it back to over there. Good. Now we can just jump across here. And head into here. Yep, that was the secret area. See, sometimes you just gotta do a little Dark Souls exploration. How do we get up onto these? Any particular method? Do I just have to, like, jump up on this, maybe? Use it as a platform? Nope. That is not an option. Hey there, Kit! Welcome! And there we go! We get 100% in the level. Yeah, well, it's good to have you. Welcome to the stream. We just finished a level with a obnoxious comic relief character who tells you to do the opposite of what he means. And now we're on to... Let's see here. Beyond the Black Stump. I think this is another snow level. So judging by the background, it's a volcano level.
Bushfires at the bottom, snow at the top, and
Oh.
fire eggs hidden everywhere in between. Welcome to the Snowy Mountains.
It's a snowy mountain that's on fire. You're welcome.
Ty, this is so dreadful. It's happened again. The children were playing hide and seek when a bushfire broke out. They're trapped and I don't know what to do. Please.
A bushfire in the snow.
Sure thing, Sheila. Relax.
Can we put out the regular trees or only the flaming logs? Only the flaming logs. Oh, and we've got ice spiders.
On you, mate.
Good work, son.
There we go. I think we're gonna need that to make a bridge later. Yeah, it's like that bad sci-fi horror movie, Ice Spiders. I don't know if anyone remembers that one. Sci-Fi Channel used to have a whole bunch of bad original horror movies, though. Ice Spiders was just one of them. Okay, jump in this thing and we get bounced up over here. Gotta grab this. There are a bunch of flaming logs down there. Sure hope there aren't any secrets. Doesn't seem like it. Oops. I should probably head back to that one guy and see if I can get any more techno ranks.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, cheese.
Boy, that was quite the bouncing. You see how far across the map we had to traverse there? Oh well, let's go ahead and get the bunyip power. Then we can run around smacking these guys. Just for fun. the roar. Ah.
G'day, Ty. Poor old Sheila's in a bit of a diz. It seems Booney has run off looking for thunder eggs. He heard you were collecting them.
Wait a minute, that's my job.
So it is. Can you go and grab the little tyke before he gets himself into trouble, Ty?
No worries, Murray.
You see, Ty isn't the sort of guy who goes around fighting fires. He's the type of guy who goes around starting fires. A firefighter, one could say. Oh, there he goes. All right, there's some sort of puzzle to stopping him. What do we have to do to stop that little guy? Well, I guess we get a second chance at doing the roar for Ko. There you go. It has been done, Ko. Of course. Gotta do anything you can to please the fans. So my research for today has been a whole bunch of what happens with toxic fan bases. Like I was looking into the fundamental pin fiasco and what that was all about. Then there was the whole Gooseworks issue. So, you know, lots of creator drama. Oh, looks like we can do that again. No need, though. One bunyipping is enough. Yeah, if you're gonna be creating things, you gotta put a certain level of separation between yourself as the creator, your work, and your fandom.
You're a dead set legend, mate.
Try not to take things too personally, and don't let outside voices influence what you yourself do. It's great to get fan feedback, but you can't let it control your artistic vision. Well, it's time to go up the mountain. The slow way. Just gotta watch out for these guys, because I think they throw snowballs at you and try to knock you off. Yep. Could jump off and fight everyone individually, but it's a lot faster to just hit them with a boomerang from a distance. Gotta watch out for those flying objects. I do believe there are quite a few secrets around here, if I remember. You know how me and remembering things get along. Not gonna see the words Hexi and remember in a sentence unless the word doesn't is in between. Thankfully, these guys are pretty bad at aiming. Oh. Anyone else want to be responsible for jumping off of this shit? Me neither. I think we can worry about that later. We've still got a lot more to do in the actual level. Like making our way down to this concept art. Very crucial. Didn't I tell you there were a bunch of secrets down here? Yeah, we gotta collect everything. It is a collectathon game after all. What's up with this one white spot? I thought it was a door for a second. Oh, I suppose that's handy dandy if you fall off. Couldn't be me though. I'd never fall off. Then one of these days, someone's gonna come along. Man, guys, can you believe the Hexi allegations? I heard she cheated in a video game. Man, she's really fallen off. I know, right? So unbelievable. So uncharacteristic. Why would Hexi do that to us? It's almost like she's evil or something. Evil, evil, bad lady Hexi. Don't give me ideas. Do I literally just have to beat him up? Is that the goal of this challenge? In this episode, Ty bullies kids. The game. I don't know, is there anything else I can do to trick him? Let's see what the mission's called. Nope, it's just catch Booney. No hints. Flame frills, cable car capers, koala crisis, wombat rematch, find 5 bilbies and collect 300 opals, obviously. Oh.
Hey, leggo! Now you listen here, Booney. What you did today was very irresponsible. You could have worried Sheila sick, let alone me. I'm sorry. So you should be. Now, I hear you've got something to give our good mate Ty, right? I found this. You can have it. Ripper! Kids these days, computers.
His glasses are hexagons. More secrets to collect. Oh my, it's that time of the day again. It's Masky Smothers Co time. Yeah, the Thai Bully crossover just came out of nowhere. I never expected it. While it may not have been the sequel that we needed, it was definitely the one that we deserved. Oh. There we go. No bilbies get left behind. Oh. Swimming in this weather? Why does it look like we can get up on that cliff? There we go. That takes care of all of those little brats. Now then, what else can we do? Aside from get our scanners out to find all those secrets. There's so many of them.
You did thanks to... By the way, little Kiki found this in a log. I know you collect them, so it's all yours.
Wicked!
Oh, this rare thing that almost no one has. It was just laying around in a log. Oh,
Let's
time trials here already.
Betcha, Thunder Egg, you can't beat me.
Oh, time to beat him. Oh, hey. I didn't glide at the right time. Uh-oh, I missed one. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Hello, brah. Remember to stay on the track. So you want to try again, huh? You're on, brah. Eat my wake!
Well, at least I got back to full HP. I don't know how exactly you're supposed to outpace him, though, whenever he can fall faster than you. I guess you just have to skirt by blocking him. Uh-oh, I hear some secrets back there. Looks like I missed a few. No time to stop and collect them now, but we'll be back soon enough.
Ah, I did it!
Wow, you won! You got lucky as all. But fair is fair. Next time I'll beat you.
Sweet.
Okay, let's see now. Cable car capers, flame frills, and just got one more Bilby to find. Well, I'm sure they have nothing to do with that area that we haven't been to yet. Feel like the flamed frills should be right around here somewhere, though. I mean, this area would make the most sense for them. But it looks like most of the ones that we need to do are up the way. So, let's go ahead and climb back up the mountain. Yeah, game developers, don't make the tops of your logs a pointed polygon. Makes walking on them a little difficult. Make sure that they are flat on top. You gotta think about those flat things. What even? Anything else back here? Nope, don't think so. Just a way back to a previous area.
What a ripper of an effort. You knocked the stuffing out of those thrills. I reckon you deserve this, Tom. It's a little something from the department.
Oh, there we go. We just had to come back and talk to Ranger Ken. Well, I guess the only thing left to do now is jump off the mountain. Try not to miss any opals on the way down. Otherwise, we'll have to climb it all over again. Yes, we do need to wait for this to take us all the way to the top. Every single time. I know. This is gameplay. My neurons are fired up. My brain cells working at full capacity because this is true gameplay. What the hell happened there? Just spawned like a million snowboarder guys. Then we just gotta jump off here, it seems. Oh, I missed one. Gotta go back up. Oh. Jumped off at the wrong angle. Welcome to the rest of the video. Hexi fails at hang gliding. This is why Ty is fly. And ice is spice. Twice is trice. And knack is back. Usually lightning doesn't strike twice, but with knack, you know, struck twice, and then the team that developed it went out of business because Sony doesn't believe in money printing, apparently. Just weird that it happened twice. If I had one nickel for every perfect game, I'd have knack too. Watch me get to the end here and have 5 missing opals, meaning I missed a box somewhere in this map. Oh no. It's a turret section.
G'day, Cobber. Those rotten thrills are lighting fires all over the place. It's irresponsible, that's what it is.
Yeah, too right.
The department has sent me a snowball launcher to sort it out.
A snowball launcher?
Clue how to operate the thing. Could you help me out?
Thankfully, they run around forever before actually lighting a fire. Damn, they got one.
You got the short end of the stick that time. How about giving it another go? Mate, you're doing great. One more go, and I reckon you'll teach those rotten thrills a lesson.
Oh, I can just hold the button down. Well, at least now I can focus more on aiming. Oh, please let this be the exploit. I think I figured it out, boys. Yeah, spawn camping for the win. Aw, shit, one got through. Reminds me of all those times whenever I spawned in Halo Classic and people would just snipe you from across the map as soon as you spawned in. Who said games need to be balanced?
You beauty. You showed those thrills a thing or two. You know what, mate? I want to make you an honorary ranger. I don't have a spare badge on me, but I do have this funny rock I found earlier.
Bonza!
Oh, a rare Thunder Egg? No way! Do you have any idea how hard those are to find? Apparently not very, but... Sarcasm. Yeah, no. Now then, let's just rocket our way back up here to get that last, Thunder Egg, or Opal. Yeah, Opals. Oh no, I missed 2 boxes somewhere. Oh. Good to know. In case I ever need anything frozen. Well, I don't see anything else down here that I could have possibly missed. Let's take this little portal and see where it goes to. Maybe it'll take us back to the beginning. Yay! Now we can figure out where those last 2 boxes are. Now, where would I have missed 2 boxes? Well, I kinda doubt it's back here, since I did explore that side of the cliff pretty thoroughly. Is it in the pit? No. Not over here. What about the water area? I didn't do a whole lot over here. I sure hope there's not a way up there that I have to take in order to get the boxes. Yeah, no, it's just that there are no platforms. I did see an area earlier, though, where it looked like you could blind jump over into another part of the map, so that could be this. I certainly hope not. Blind jumping is so rarely fun. Oh! It was in a hole in the wall. Of course. Who would have guessed? It's also where our last Bilby is. Just in a hole in the wall. No big deal. Now we just gotta find our way back to the start. I think we've got all the Thunder Eggs. Now we just warp back to here, climb our way back up the cliff, and make our way to the exit. So have you guys been watching anything cool recently, or played any new games, or old games that I should know about? I just finished up Bubblegum Crisis, the original one. It was alright. I need to watch the TV series, though. It's 26 episodes, so it's gonna be quite a watch. Oh. I played Resident Evil 4 whenever that came out because it looked fun and I saw that there were a bunch of cool mods online. And a friend of mine forced me to play Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6. And I just couldn't get into that one.
Hello, Ty. You've got some more golden cogs. Let's see what we get this time. Oh my! This is a Mega Rang. When you throw it, it will automatically target every enemy around you. Quite remarkable.
Thank God! Homing rangs!
Sweet as! I see you gathered enough cogs, Ty, to get the machine going again. Jolly good. Let's see what we have this time. Oh,
Yeah.
magnificent, Ty.
Apparently it's got some funny cutscenes, though.
This ring is equipped with enough explosive force to destroy even the largest of rocks. You should have some fun with this one. Yes, yes, yes. You beauty!
Yes, yes, yes. Finally, I can live out my dreams of being a pyromaniac. Die, kangaroo!
Make sure you visit all the portals.
Oh. Make sure you visit all the portals. Hold your tongue, man thing. Skaven are great good.
Sun, sand, surf, sharks and sea mines. There's never a dull moment in the Great Barrier Reef. Just don't forget to slap on the old sunscreen.
Yeah, it's just a shame that we didn't get to, have a... like a Left 4 Dead 2 multiplayer thing in the... blah, 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 blah. I can never remember the name of it. What's the one where you fight the Skavens and it's like Left 4 Dead? There should be a versus mode so I can play Skaven. That's all I'm saying.
What are your legs?
Steel flippers.
What are they gonna do?
hurl me through the water. I hope.
Ho-ho, let's race!
Anyways. Race time. Oh. Vermintide, that was it. Sorry, my brain cells, you know? Ooh. I might have to reinstall it then. Yeah, don't get blown away, Masky.
Good race, mate. This is a little something just for you.
Oh. I already did this level, but I'm missing 8 opals. Which means there's probably like a box and 3 opals sitting somewhere. Oh, we don't need to stay here if we've already done it. Which one were we missing then? Do we just need to talk to Julius to get the next area opened?
Smashing work, Ty.
I think so.
Sure was hard yakka, Julius.
Hurry, let's get the talisman. Aha, I've got a lock on the talisman. Oh, this is getting easier every time.
There we go. Boss time. Time to fight a Yeti. Thankfully, we've got explosions now. I think we gotta hit these things with fire, though. Isn't there like a way to turn on the gas? Because we're supposed to light these things up. Oh, I can just hit them.
Try a two-pronged attack. Maybe fire, then ice.
Aw. Oh. Hey. There we go. One more side to get. Just gotta hit the middle. Oh. Hey. Okay, now they're on fire. Now we gotta use ice. For some reason. Not entirely sure how that works, but sure, let's try. Yeah, I don't think that whole fire and ice thing is working out. That a little area I can hide in over there? Why is the map an odd shape? No, we're not allowed to run too far away from the boss battle. Unfortunately. Machine! What are you doing here, machine? You just gotta throw your flamerangs through the fire. And it's melting the lake. I think that's just her way of saying that she wants to take Ty out. You hold your bloody head still.
I have to say, I am impressed. But Boss Cass is gonna be peeved. You know, if things were different, we could have been a team.
Told you she wanted to take Ty out.
I see you have retrieved the third talisman. Do not become complacent.
Very
There is
underrated
still
character.
much danger ahead.
Well, I have to admit it. You're not doing such a bad job, mate. No, adequate, maybe, but not bad. Now, Julius is waiting for you back at his lab. I think he's got a new gadget for you. Bonza!
Yeah, we definitely need more of the horned lizard lady.
These lightning thunder eggs are simply fascinating. Why is this so? Simply, they produce even more energy than all the other eggs combined. Oh dear. I hope it's safe to channel all that energy into my machine. Well, Ty, there's only one way to find out. No, oh, it tickles. This must certainly be a Zappyrang.
Ah, sweet as!
Oh, be careful with it, Ty. It's quite a shocker. Oh, dear.
Well, there we go. We can now go and open the final area as well. See, we needed a Zappyrang to start the generator. I don't think there's a point to collecting all of the, rainbow scales. I know that there are a bunch of them here, but I don't remember exactly how many. But I don't think you get anything for getting them all. I think they're just an overworld collectible. Oh no, it's Evil Ty again.
I tried, but, he's stronger than I thought.
He's stronger than you thought. How hard can it be? It's just little orange rat.
He has friends. The bunyips are helping him.
What? Then the stakes have been raised. To take over the world, I must have those talismans. I need them to open the portal to the dream time so I can banish all those annoying warm-blooded mammals once and for all.
Well, whoever animated this did a great job.
Well, if our orange friend is so intent on finding the talismans, then I say let him.
Sure, the models are primitive PS2 and GameCube ones, but
Steal back the talismans to boot.
animations themselves are incredible.
It's brilliant. No one has ever come back from this inhospitable place, so tread carefully.
This inhospitable place that looks like all the other places I've been. You know what? Why am I even using these? We have homing rangs now. What? Well, I think the homing abilities of these boomerangs might have been overstated. But hey, at least we don't have to worry about, collectibles. I may have to come back for secrets, though, if there are any hidden here. I'm not sensing any, though. And if there aren't any, well then, thank goodness. But seriously, this inhospitable place just looks like levels that I've been to before already. Oh. I guess I wasn't expected to jump yet. Feels like it's very easy for the platforms to get desynchronized here. There are just too many moving parts. Let me just RP walk up on them. Thankfully, most of these fire hazards are just easily avoidable by going around them. And I'm sure that in no way shattered your eardrums whatsoever. Are you ready to do it again?
This is it, Ty. You're about to enter Boss Cass's lair. There's a lot of strife ahead, so do your fair dinkum best to make it through in one piece, okay, Ty?
No worries. What's the matter, Maury?
Sorry, mate. I've just got something in my eye, that's all.
Nah, she'll be right, mate. She'll be right.
Good luck, Ty. Good luck.
I like how he has to interrupt this fight here in order to give his little heartwarming speech. Oh, time for a rematch. Let's see. Well, now we're definitely in the volcano level. With the music going on right now, I think this is supposed to be a James Bond mission. It doesn't feel particularly stealthy, though. I'm just kind of splashing around in the water and doing whatever.
You showed those frills a thing or two. By the way, one of them dropped this.
Oh. Just a talisman. Oh my god, it's Rouge the Bat! But Gother!
What are you trespassers doing in my cave? A talisman. Boss Cat is going to love this.
She had a nose ring clear back in 2002? Well, that was goofy. Oh, and if we want to chase her, we're gonna have to boost ourselves up. Got it. Oh. Well, I'm not risking jumping in there for the extra life. Instead, I'm gonna jump over here for the extra life. But what is the point of the extra life if you can't get back over? Oh wait, I just remembered something dumb that you can do. Ah!
Thanks, Possum.
What was that kiss sound effect? That was terrible. Anyways, I think I remember that if you take the Frosty Rang... Oh, nope, you can't make little islands in the magma. Oh well. Oh,
I told you we'd meet again. I'm gonna enjoy this.
I kinda doubt it. Well, we don't even get to fight him again. He just wins in a
What are you doing?
cutscene.
I'm giving you a hand, mate. Let go of me. You...
And then we do the Knuckles
regret
thing
this.
from Sonic Adventure 2. Because, I mean, it was such a great scene in that game. And all the other media where we save our enemies, and then they become allies later.
At last, we come face to face. So you're the troublemaker I keep hearing about? Well, this is the end of the line for you, you meddling rat.
Oh. These guys are completely indestructible, huh? Can't blow that up. Nothing to do under here, huh? Ah. Okay, well, what if I just stand in the middle here and shoot your big, stupid face? Nope. Hmm. Well, we did just get these Zappy ranked. Can they do anything? No. Can we freeze them? Aha! So you freeze flamethrowers. Makes sense.
Why, you little... I'm gonna make
That
you
takes care of the
pay for that.
flamethrowers.
Hey, stop that!
Oh. There we go, and then we just gotta blast open his shoulders here. Run through the fire and... Oh. Got a bunch of lizards in here. I get the feeling that now's the time to use the Zappy Rang. No? Oh. You use fire on the glass. Of course, it makes perfect sense. There we go. Generator destroyed. Then there goes his face, and Ty just runs through all of the
You'll need this.
flamethrowers and bullshit.
Sly! What are you doing? What I should have done years ago. I'm giving him a hand, mate. After all I did for you? What? Lied to me? Good luck, Ty.
You traitorous Tasmanian tiger!
You beauty!
Now we've got the skull boomerang. You just gotta whoop. It's remote controlled. All these siren effects are giving me Shadow the Hedgehog flashbacks. This is a long-ass trench. I don't remember it ever being this long. I think I got lost. I made it somehow, though.
Bonza!
The talismans are back where they belong. order is restored and chaos has
There
been
we go,
averted.
guys. We
All
finally
thanks to
beat the
you,
game.
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
No problem, mate. I'm just doing my job.
There we go. Ty collected the talismans, which means he gets his parents back somehow. However that works. They got banished to the bullshit dimension. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this remix either.
What are you still doing here? The game's over. Go read a book or something.
Game, your credits are unskippable. What do you mean, what am I still doing here? Now, we still got a few Thunder Eggs left to find and a lot more collectibles. So, the game's not exactly over yet. We gotta get all that concept art, you know? Oh, they included a welcome to the world for one of the developer's kids. Neat. Yeah, that's just the kind of studio that this one is. They make a bunch of weird, like, non-standard AA games. Which means they're probably an independent studio. But they did put the Thai games on Steam and included a bunch of bonus content. So if you want to play Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and have the option to change the color of his shorts, You can totally do that on the Steam version. They also have this other game called Blade Kitten, which is sort of like a fantasy sci-fi platformer game. The main character's a cat girl, the titular Blade Kitten. That one, it's a game. Not the most polished game I've ever played. For whatever reason, on the final boss, I can't seem to beat him because of a weird collision detection glitch. Like, I try to land on his sword like I see in the tutorials or the walkthroughs, and it just won't let me do it, even if I land perfectly. So, you know, it's not the most polished game in the world, but Blade Kitten's out there. Made by the same people. Okay, these credits are getting old. Wait. You can fast forward them by holding both the bumpers. Not just one bumper or the other one. You have to hold both of them. Not the triggers. Not any of the face button. The bumpers. Yeah. Oh, rainbow scale. Now let's see. We need to go find one Bilby and two up. We gotta finish collecting all the opals in Rex Marks the Spot. And we're missing 2 cogs on Shipwrecks, 1 on Outback Safari, and 2 on Beyond the Black Stump. So let's go take care of 2 up since we only need to find one thing. Yeah, we're going for 100%. And then I'll collect the rest of the concept art off screen. But since I'm on screen, we may as well collect fan art and go for 100% while we're at it.
Billabong has got the gum trees.
I mean, I don't feel like I'm ready to tackle Tai 2 just yet. That game has a lot more content in it. This game was sort of like the rough draft, if you will. Oh, it's a Thunder Egg. Or blimey, Ty, you found a Thunder Egg! Those are so hard to find! Also, I like how prominently they called these guys out at the beginning of the game. They even show up in the one snow level, but after that, they never show up again. Ultimately, they made zero impact. Now, where do you suppose that one Bilby's at? Well, I don't suppose he's behind the waterfall since all that seems to be back here is pie.
It's about...
The constant disc scratching sounds remind me of like old MS-DOS games like Commander Keen with their random sound effects. Well, we made it to the end and no Bilby in sight. Time to backtrack. Not under this waterfall. What about that one? No, but there's an extra light. Could always use those after that final battle. Oh. I may have accidentally skipped this area entirely, which means that there's a very good chance that there could be a Bilby around here. Yep. There we go. And with that, we can leave. Easy as. Okay, next up we need... Well, there's 2 gold cogs on shipwrecks we could go get. Or we could try and find opals and 3 golden cogs on Rex Marks the Spot. Always the fucking water levels. I don't know what it is with me and the water levels, but... And do shipwrecks, I guess.
Welcome to the Great Barrier, full of beautiful fish.
Don't worry, there's an actual payoff if we get all of the golden cogs. Whereas the concept art is just for fun. Where was the entrance to this other side? No, there's an underground tunnel. Or underwater tunnel, rather. There we go. Once we get up here... There's this whole side of the map. Yeah, I had so much trouble with these fucking coconuts whenever I was a kid. Because you have to be able to quickly aim, and shoot, and jump to platforms. Which was a whole hassle. Okay, now we're at a good high vantage point. See any cogs out there? either. So I'm guessing the cogs are probably somewhere underwater. But where exactly? Anyone's guess. Unless someone wants me to look it up. Oh no, watch out for the sharks, Ty. They can bite you. Hey there, small dino. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's always nice to have you here. So glad you joined. I'm doing good. We just beat the game, and now I'm going back and getting anything that we missed. You know, because I can't help my kleptomaniac tendencies. Oh? There's a button. Something tells me that that one might just be a rumor, Kit. I don't know. I think these Thai facts are going to earn you a trip to the knack rooms. It's like the back rooms, but it's just a room inhabited by knack. Well, you better not go to the knack rooms then. He's gonna be like, Knack is back. Oh. For whatever reason, I keep thinking I'm gonna swim under the sharks somehow, but they descend a lot faster than you'd think. Yeah, I mean, Knack probably is a bootleg Skylander. But speaking of the back rooms, I was just watching a video earlier where some guy did like one of those found footage things in VR. And then someone was like, oh, whenever you got chased by the monster, it just kind of ruins the whole atmosphere. I'd really like to see one of these, but more relaxed, you know? I was like, I feel like, the entities are kind of what people come to see. But, you know, a more relaxed backrooms tour could be a thing. As for that GZ Doom video that I promised a while ago, yeah, it's giving me so many technical difficulties with recording that I think I'm just gonna have to do voiceover over a few video clips and just be like, here's what happened, here's what I was able to get, and sorry I can't get more. And then I'm gonna have to move on to something else because GZ Doom is taking way too long to make a video about. It's unfortunate, but that's how things turned out. They should have made a program that ran easier. Now I know there's an area with a sunken pirate ship on this level, and for whatever reason that's the part that I always have the hardest time finding. That's most likely where the missing cogs are at. The part that I can't find. So let's head through the cave. Come up in the back. Then I think we have to, like, run along the beach over to another cave. One of these has a way back there, I think. Oh, yep. There we go. Now I can find it. Sure, after I complain about not being able to find it. Isn't that always the way things go? You set the bar low and then it becomes easier. Anyway, that's how you get in the pirate ship. Not that there's any point now that there's no Thunder Egg. And that's how you lock yourself in the pirate ship. Good luck with not being able to breathe. Thankfully, it does the Mario 64 thing where you just get all your health back when you get out of the water. I'm surprised by the lack of concept art back here. You'd think there'd be tons. Maybe I was just really observant early on and found it all. Yeah, of course I played Mario 64. Who hasn't played Mario 64? Well, I still haven't found the golden cogs. Let's get out of here. I will find those with a guide later. Let's instead go to a different water level so that I can find all the opals instead. I mean, opals should be easier to spot than cogs.
on.
Now, where do you suppose they would be? I know there's one island that has like a cave system on it, so I'm suspicious that it's probably in there. Also, thanks to the secret thing to help me find the box. Now we just need 3 opals. Like I said, they're probably inside the island with the cave. Also, here's a golden cog that I missed. Just because it requires some, special platforming. You know how I am about being patient for platforms to move. Oh! That one's going around on a circular pattern. Of course. Doesn't help that the camera keeps moving. Just short. Gotta wait for it to come a bit closer and up. Nope, we're going away. Still too early. At some point they'll overlap, but this is another one of those times where there are just too many moving parts. The chances that everything lines up perfectly is very slim. Like, it can work out, but what are the chances that it does work out? You know? Let's see if we can't get these last 3 opals. Pretty sure that big island there is the one with the cave. So let's check there first to see if there are any hidden items. See, we got more lava pools. We get spikes that throw us off cliffs. We can stand eerily close to the spikes without getting hurt, but if you try to jump over them, they throw you off the cliff. But as long as you're pressed up against a wall, you can just hang there in the air. Oh. Well, I don't see too many opals here. But I do see an extra life. What? Hey. What is happening here? I feel like there was some invisible force pushing me back there. Sorry I'm having such a hard time platforming today. I was doing good earlier, but kinda losing focus at the moment. Just want to get to that ledge over there. Real bad. I need to get in there so bad. Woo! Okay. And we just gotta jump over here. And I don't see any opals here. There's the Thunder Egg, if we had been trying to get that. Okay, 3 more opals. Where could they be? Please don't let them be in the sea. Oh, maybe they're under the huts. Nope. Tax evasion with Yoshi? What were they doing with those dragon coins, Kit? Were they hiding them in Yoshi's stomach? Also, we can just use the exploderangs to just blow up our opponents. Make them just fucking dead. Well, thankfully I don't see any underwater. But that just begs the question, if they're not underwater, where are they? It's like that kazoo video. Who are you? I like to dance, sing, and I like to have fun. So yeah. This is a rather relaxing vacation, though. Going and swimming around all of the Australian islands. Gonna have to take my base babies out here, but I really don't want to go to Australia. Maybe we can settle for, like, knockoff Australia and go to New Zealand. I think you're thinking of the Bermuda Triangle. Don't worry, we'll get them back one day. Who knows what all's in that triangle? The love triangle.
G'day, Ty. Elle and I have been looking for treasure. Right.
No, we already did that mission. I just came to look in the cave. We can't go in the cave, guys. Very disappointed. Oh, more huts. Maybe there are opals under these ones. Because we're missing 3. We just need 3. It'd be nice if after you beat the game they gave you some sort of a radar to help you find things. I know in Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon they just give you a radar right from the beginning of the game and are like, go and collect all the things. Which feels a little bit antithetical to the idea of exploring. You don't really explore in Far Cry Blood Dragon. Just kind of wander from collectible to collectible. It's not really collecting. Not if the game tells you to do it. Meanwhile, this game, it's like, you can go and get the things if you want. If not, fuck you. You know? Maybe they're on the island with the crab legs? Oh, maybe these flower jump pad things have something to do with it. We get on top of that middle area. No, but we can get spat over here towards this island, which is where I was going anyway. Fuck you, jumping lily pads. See, this is why it's annoying to miss opals whenever you're doing a run. Because then you gotta come back and find them and just have no idea where you're even supposed to be looking. Oh, a box. feel a little dumb for missing that box. Well, at any rate, I'm just gonna have to waddle around until I find whatever I'm missing. I hate aimlessly wandering, but, you know, whenever you've missed something in a collectathon, that's just what you do. It's the formula. You gotta trust the process and all that. So anyways, let me tell you some more about Bubblegum Crisis while I'm stuck here. The anime has this really cool and unique aesthetic with the girls having very sleek power armor. There's sort of an almost love plot between the main girl, Pris, and there's a sexoroid who escapes from a space satellite where they developed her into the ultimate weapon. But she has to drink human blood in order to stay alive, so she's like a vampire. She has a fellow companion, Sexoroid, who she's trying to take care of, who is part of the same program. And main character girl really liked her for some reason. Granted, they describe them as being unnaturally attractive, so I'm guessing that's supposed to tie in with like a vampire subplot. Because, you know, vampires are also supposed to be supernaturally attractive. So in one episode, the Sexoroid girl dons a super robot armor and goes to get the antivirus for their computer program so that they don't have to drink blood anymore, because it's a very compromising process for them. They're like, oh, we're gonna get found out if we keep murdering people. So they would prefer to not have to murder people in order to stay alive, you know? And she does manage to extract the antivirus program, but it also gets her caught by the organization that built her. And, you know, they've got super-powered boomers, which are androids that can transform into combat mechs that are built by the evil organization, which is like, have you ever watched RoboCop? You know how OCP is like the antagonist of all the RoboCop movies, but they're also a company that builds useful products for everyone else? Kind of what the evil organization in Bubblegum Crisis is. They're evil, but they're also a useful company, so people don't really want to see them get destroyed, but at the same time, they keep doing unethical things like experimenting on humans. And so anyways, the android girl who, the one girl was trying to save, Briss winds up giving her the antivirus, and she comes back in a later episode and winds up stabbing them in the back because of some misguided revenge plot. Which, you know, it was kind of cool to see the character come back. I thought their story was done whenever the whole plot with the sexoroid girl got resolved by her dying, but no, they bring back her girlfriend later. The boomers, they're kind of constantly a threat because they can pop up anywhere at any time. And for whatever reason that the company's like, yeah, we want you to go and kill someone. There was one episode where this guy's girlfriend is crippled in a car accident, so he keeps souping up his car and turns it into a ridiculous cyberpunk supercar. That was quite an episode. They had to build a super-powered motorcycle in order to catch up with him. But hey, his paralyzed girlfriend who got hurt in the accident, she wouldn't speak for the longest time, and whenever he took her up to high speeds, all of a sudden, she broke her silence to be concerned for his health. So it did make her come to her senses somewhat. So in some ways, his plan paid off. At the same time, it wasn't much of a plan. It was just, here, let me scare my girlfriend into talking again. Which, considering she was already traumatized and paralyzed, it's kind of a dick move. Meanwhile, he keeps going to see the mechanic who works with the Bubblegum Crisis Girls to build all of their power armors. And he's like, "Aw, this guy's making a horrible monster car. I shouldn't have given him the parts. You guys need to go and kill him." Just outright kill him. He's building a monster car. Murder this fucker. So, you know, funny shit. It's just one of those 80s plots that are very goofy. Someone thought it was edgy and cool at one point in time, but now we can all just kick back and relax and laugh over how stupid it is. You are made of stupid. I feel like somewhere on this map there's a tiny little cave that I'm missing that probably has like all of the opals that I need still. And yeah, every time that you think that the Bubblegum Crisis girls are just gonna, like, kill off whoever their, current bad guy is, usually they just get replaced. Like, I think it's episode 2, they kill the CEO, and he gets replaced with a new one. Which, yes, is very businessy, but at the same time, I feel like a CEO of a major company getting murdered would be handled with a bit more seriousness than just, oh, it's time for the next guy in line to be in charge. But no, I guess that is very corporate. Probably is just what would happen. Oh well. You know, I thought this would be a lot easier to find these last few missing opals. But that's okay. We've got concept art to look at. Well, let's exit the level, save the game, and go back to the main menu. See, we're at 94%. We're almost there. But yeah, we've got green tie. That's one of the skins that you can use in the Steam version. They just made green tie an actual thing. Okay, Kit, have fun getting pizza. There's red tie, which is the design they went with. Another red tie. Here's shortsless tie. Good grief, he's naked!
Righto, type. There's no point in mucking about.
We got a Sonic icon style tie where he's in a circle. Very cheeky. Lots of tie jumping and holding boomerangs. Some 3D renders. Early Shazza looks terrifying. She was yellow for some reason.
You took your time, mate. Now listen to this.
Got some bilbies. Boss Cass himself. The design for Shazza that they did go with, which is much better.
Computers, internet, mobile phones.
There's the early version. There are the leeches. Thankfully, they're only in like one level. A bunch of designs for the overworld. I like the inclusion of the little tie for scale. Some geckos.
Righto, type. There's no point
Gold
in
cock,
mucking about.
rainbow scale. Talismans. The opals. Some of the power-ups. Some of the boomerangs.
Why don't you have another go, you mug?
There's one that we didn't get yet. That's the reward for getting all of the cogs. You get a Chronorang that slows down time.
took your time, mate. Now
That's
listen
it for
to
what
this.
we've got right now. We've got 82 out of the 250 gallery items. So yeah, that's it for Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I hope you all had fun today. Big shout out to my patrons, Nerdy Neko Kit and Kodarian. Your support keeps my channel alive and thriving. Look forward to some improvements coming down the line. Gonna be getting a new intro soon, and hopefully a new VTuber model at some point. I've got high hopes for it, so here's hoping it turns out as good as I expect. I had fun playing this for you all, so see you guys later. Ciao for now, and Hexi out.